Do you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans.
12 seconds remaining, Jackson. Time it over!
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
It's a chilly but sunny day here at Seneca High School as we get set for the Battle of the Eagles as the West Deptford Eagles come to Seneca High School to take on the Seneca Golden Eagles. I'm Sam Goldberg alongside Joe Malagrana. And Joe, what do you think of today's matchup?
Well, Seneca's coming in with a 2-6 record. They lost a lot to graduation, have 3 major injuries. West Deptford, on the other hand, a lot of seniors returning. They have a very strong offensive team right now. And you would think West Deptford has an edge today, but Seneca's kind of tough on their home turf. We'll see what happens.
All right, thank you, Joe. We'll be back with boys lacrosse right after this.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or comegnolaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK menu or on the web at zalliesfreshkitchen.com. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
Welcome back to Seneca High School. As pregame festivities are still going on, both teams are warming up still. Should be a good one here. Even though Seneca's 2-6, they still do pack a powerful punch on offense, even though they're down 3 players due to injury.
Yeah, they're in a fairly tough division, and West Deptford is 4-0 in the same division. So this is a big game for both teams.
Yes, should be a good one. Battle of the Eagles, as we said in the pregame show. Try not to confuse you guys on which Eagles are. Doing well. And it's time now for the AXA Equitable Keys to the Game, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. 732-452-7275. For West Deptford, they need to be winning the face-offs.
Yeah, possession. A lot of these games are very, very important. It starts off right at the beginning of the game and winning those face-offs.
For Seneca, they need to win ground ball battles.
Similar to the possession we talked about, after winning face-offs, if there's a loose ball on the ground, the team that wins the ground balls usually are in there for a good chance to win the game.
And for both teams, they need to limit the turnovers.
Absolutely, no freebies in these sports. The team that limits the turnover should also be in the game.
Yes, indeed. Those are the keys to the game brought to you by AXA Equitable. And it's now time for the AXA Equitable Sideline Report, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. 732-452-7275. And now let's send it over to Madison Miller with the report.
Thanks, guys. I spoke to Seneca's assistant coach, Jim Spicer, and he says that his boys are going to work on playing good physical defense and controlling the play. Some key Seneca players to watch out for today is number 36 goalie Julius Sereno and number 50 Austin Endenbrock. I also had the chance to speak with West Deptford's head coach, Mike Yarusso, and he said that his boys want to work on playing consistent throughout today's game. A key player to look out from West Deptford is number 22, Gavin Giozzamondi. That's all for now. Back to you.
Thank you, Madison. And again, that player to look out for is number 32, Gavin Gismondi. He's been a very powerful player for this West Deptford team.
Right, he's a mid-attack, and he's a junior, and he scored a bunch of goals so far this year for the Eagles of West Deptford.
As you see the Seneca players warming up here on your screen. They're a very, very younger group. Not that many seniors on the team. They have a lot of juniors and sophomores starting. So West Deptford's going to be looking to use that like more veteran experience for high school lacrosse in order to, get this victory here on the road.
Right, and Coach Yarusso did mention that he's very satisfied up to this point in the season with their offense. If there's any youth on the team, it's on the defensive side, and he's hopefully that the defense will catch up with the offense. And Seneca, on the other hand, I think if they're in this game, it's going to have to come down to a strong defense, some big saves by junior goalie Julius Sereno. Keep that score close, and we'll see what happens.
And both goalies look pretty sharp here in warm-ups. They're saving a lot of shots. So maybe a nice low-scoring affair. As you see there, Mike Yarusso, it's his 14th season as the West Deptford head coach. His coaching history, he's a Long Island native. He attended Rutgers, New Brunswick. He's a 4-year letter winner for men's lacrosse, MVP senior year. Assistant coaches are John Cipriani, Dave Gaylord, and Nick Urich.
Also for the Seneca Golden Eagles, longtime coach, 15 years. Rob Davidson, his assistants, Jim Spicer, Dan Reed, and Dan O'Keefe. He's coming in with a 189 and 76 record. Great record, even though they're down a little bit this year. He'll have his players out there working really hard, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed.
You see the captains there at the center field for the visiting West Deptford Eagles.
And, captains are at midfield. Pre-game festivities are warming up. We're going to throw it to an ESA. We'll be right back with boys lacrosse after this.
Connect with the Lenape Regional High School District highlights page on Facebook to see outstanding achievements of our students and staff. Just type LRHSD highlights, hit like, and you'll get the latest updates on achievements in academics, extracurricular activities, community service, and athletics from all 4 of the Lenape District's high schools. From success in the classroom, to volunteering in the community, to milestones on the court, there's a lot to like with the Lenape Regional High School District highlights page.
And welcome back to Seneca High School, as we are about to get underway here. As the West Deptford Eagles have taken that field, we're waiting on the Seneca Golden Eagles to take the field, and we'll be ready to go here.
Yeah, and before we went to the break, before we went to the break, we wanted to mention the captains for Seneca is Drew Gallagher, number 9. Julius Sereno is the number 36 is the goalie. And we do have the 2 injured players that are also captains. That's Zach Wade and Sean O'Keefe.
They're big parts to how the Seneca Golden Eagles offense runs, and it's a big loss for them.
Yeah, and coupled with the fact with they did lose, what we mentioned before, a lot of seniors to graduation. that makes it difficult. Still kind of maybe almost a little less than halfway through the season. Still time to turn this thing around, and it would be nice if they can get a win here and actually give the West Eagles from, or the West Eagles, the Eagles from West Deptford their first loss in the division. And the captains for the Eagles from West Deptford is number 2, Mike DiOrenzo, number 19, Matt Wilson, number 22, Jake Paratori, and number 25, Chris Budd. So you see there, I said Seneca's out there just waiting for West Deptford to come in. We'll be ready to start this game quite shortly.
Referees just going over the rules, telling them what the referees will allow and won't allow. Shaking hands, and goalies are taking their net. And we should be ready here for the first face-off. Looks to be number 39. No, not 39 for Seneca. I'm trying to see what number it is. 35, yeah, Jake Handy will take the face-off for Seneca. Number 11, Matt Howard for West Deptford. Referee puts the ball down, acts up, whistle blows, and here we go. We're underway here at Seneca High School as West Deptford wins the face-off. The ball's in the far corner. It's Carson Tillman. Loses it. Good defense here by the Golden Eagles early, and a whistle.
That was good defense there by number 14, Zach Hoffman. He's a sophomore.
The whistle goes against West Deptford. So Seneca will take possession of the ball. It's in the goalie's hands. Julius Serrano, and he gets it up to midfield, and that's where the ball is lost, and Seneca will regain possession. It's fired into the middle to Rodishin, and he holds on. Gets it to his teammate Russell. Russell into the corner to Walker. Walker to Scanlon. Scanlon surveys and gets it to Gallagher. Gallagher back to Scanlon. Scanlon holds. Now Seneca trying to move. Trying to get their play working. Trying to get into that middle of the field. That's what both teams have to focus on holding, is the middle of the field. If both teams can get the ball in the middle of the field, that's a golden opportunity for both teams.
All right, looking for the cutter there. Drew Gallagher with a, looks like a save.
It was a good save there by number 2, Mike DiOrenzo.
And Seneca keeps control here.
As they were the closest to the ball. It's Drew Gallagher. Gallagher moves in. Spins. Solid defense by the Eagles. Now they'll work the ball around. It's Waitman, shoots, save. Mike DiOrenzo, 2 quick saves here.
A nice shot
Early.
by Waitman, but again, equally great save there by West Deptford's goalie.
And now West Deptford trying to set up a play. It's Tillman moving in, loses the ball, gets it back. Tillman to Bud. Bud to Wilson. And it goes to Parator. Parator moving in into the middle. Ooh! Had a cutting Tillman, but they couldn't connect. And Seneca's the closest to the ball. And Seneca will get possession of the ball.
Yeah, number 1, Carson Tillman was open as a cutter, and the pass was just off. As a result, the Golden Eagles have possession.
Now here come the Golden Eagles up the far side of the field. It's number 35, Jake Handy with the ball. He gets it to his teammate on the far side. The Golden Eagles moving the ball around, trying to find some open space. Look for cutters. It's behind the net now. Easy shot, inside, score! Quick goal, number 9.
Drew Gallagher.
Quick goal for Seneca. Good momentum. That brings momentum onto their side, and it's 1-0. Quick goal.
Absolutely, and I followed Drew Gallagher in the fall with their South Jersey Group 3 Championship Boys Soccer game, and he had some huge goals as a fullback in crunch time, and he's just continuing on here on the lacrosse field. Great job by Drew Gallagher.
As Ian Corey now steps into the face-off circle against Jake Handy. So quick goal for the Golden Eagles. See if they can maintain the momentum in this face-off. It goes to West Deptford. 2-0 in face-offs in favor of West Deptford. Oh, right out in front. It's Tillman. And he'll back it out. Looking, that was TJ Hoyt thinking shot. But it was solid defense. Now there's a ground ball battle.
And number 50, Austin Enderbrock, knocked his stick right out, but
it's Stillman with the ball. Tillman on the far side. Gets it to Hoyt. Hoyt over to Bud. Bud calls the play. Chris Bud tiptoes his way. Now goes into full throttle. Here comes the play for West Deptford. That pass is not connected with his teammate, but it's still picked up by West Deptford. It's Hoyt moving in. Hoyt across. Oh, he had a cutting. Gismondi, a player to watch for the West Deptford Eagles, but they just couldn't connect on the pass. Another nice opportunity here for West Deptford, but they just can't connect.
Right, that was the second time that the man was pretty much wide open, but the pass wasn't perfect, and as a result, goes the other way.
Now here come the Golden Eagles. It's Endebrock with the ball. Oh, gets it into the middle. What a nice pass, but a great defensive play there by number 30, Justin Hutchinson, to knock the ball away. And the Golden Eagles will reset. It's Gallagher to Handy. Goes into the corner to Walker. Now it's behind the net now for Waitman. Waitman moving in. A nice defensive stand there. It's Rodishin getting it over to Handy. Handy shoots and it goes wide. And now ground ball battle. It goes to West Deptford. Risky pass across the middle, but it connects. It goes to number 25, Chris Budd. Chris Budd gets it to his teammate. Gismondi. And now the West Deptford Eagles are working the ball around. It's Parator with the ball. Parator over to Bud. Back to Parator. Goes to Hoyt. Hoyt. Jukes. Moves inside. Behind the net now. It's in front. A shot and a goal! Got right under the legs.
Yeah, it looked like right in the 5-hole. Julia Serino probably wants that one back, but still, that's a tough shot, and that ties it up.
It's 1-1. Gavin Gismondi. 1-1. Good shot. Good placement. Just got it right under the legs of the goalie, Julius Serino. As Scott O'Donnell now takes the face-off against Ben Peters. And another face-off win for West Deptford. Here come the West Deptford Eagles. There's a whistle.
And
And a timeout for the West Deptford Eagles. 5:35 or 5:37 left to play here in the first quarter. Good action so far. Good team play, like defense-wise.
Absolutely. First 2-3 minutes, Seneca had most of the possession, turned a little bit, and then resulted in the tying goal. So, yeah, I would agree. It's pretty even up to this point.
And both teams are playing fairly consistent.
Yeah, you don't see any, any rushing of any play. Get down 1-0. Of course, goals, in scoring bunches. We said it many times in lacrosse, and this may be this way all game, and we'll take that. It'll be a great game to watch. That's for sure.
You see the referee checking out the stick there, making sure everything is a-okay. They're doing a stick challenge, making sure there's no illegal netting or legal anything.
Yeah, it's the first time
sticks.
that I've been. Okay.
Now let's take a look at a LDTV Sports replay. Here's the first goal. A score by Seneca. Drew Gallagher just had nobody on him.
Yeah, it just came right from behind the net and untouched, and he didn't miss it.
And then here's Gavin Gismondi's goal. It was a beautiful play that was set up for him. He received the ball from his teammate and just rifled it past the goalie, Julius Serrano.
Serena. We're going to go with Serena because I know the dad, I know the granddad. I don't want them mad at me.
Here is a quick possession out. Gismondi with the ball. And get up top to Predator. Goes to Hoyt. Hoyt into the corner. Now West Deptford moving the ball around. It's number 1, Carson Tillman. Carson Tillman spinning. He's in front, shoots, scores! Oh my gosh, what an angled goal by Carson Tillman. How did he score that?
I don't know. It wasn't much room on that angle, but that
was incredible.
He buried it.
What a shot. Carson Tillman getting the goal. It's number 1. That's a big goal. West Deptford now up 2-1.
Yeah, especially coming out of that timeout. Sometimes they scored the goal and then you had the timeout or the stick challenge, and a lot of times you lose that momentum, but they certainly did not.
Here's the face-off. And West Deptford's doing a good job early with face-offs. They're up 3-0 on face-offs. It's a good battle. No side wanting to give up the ball. And it goes to West Deptford again. It goes to number 19, Matt Wilson. Wilson to Gismondi out in front. Oh, and a stick save by Sereno. Good save. Taking a goal away from Carson Tillman. And now here come the Golden Eagles. There goes cross field.
Looks like Zach Hoffman broke a stick and threw it on the ground, looking for another one. He just picked it up.
Yeah, that is a broken stick. As play resumes. It's into the corner, moving in. Solid defensive work there by the West Deptford Eagles. That's number 17, Luke Walker with the ball. He gets it to Jake Handy, and then Handy to Gallagher. Gallagher with a fake shot, and then gets it to his teammate behind the net. And goes to Walker. Luke Walker looking for a screen, trying to get around his defender. Does so successfully. He's inside, thinking shot, and a good defensive stand by the West Deptford Eagles. It goes out to Gallagher. Gallagher rips it. Stick save.
Wow.
Mike DiRenzo saying no. And now here come the Eagles. West Deptford Eagles have numbers. And the Golden Eagles get back. It's Tillman. Getting into Gismondi. Gismondi to Parator. And the last save by Mike DiRenzo was with his leg, not his stick, but he Anyway, kept out of the net. It's still 2-1.
Again, that was definitely a dangerous shot by Drew Gallagher, but great save as you mentioned.
Here's Casey Todd getting it back to Hoyt. Hoyt loses it for a second, gets it across it back, and a high pass to Parator. Parator battling, and now we have a ground ball battle. Picked up by the Golden Eagles. It's Hayden Wakel. Now the goal, and now the West Deptford Eagles reset. Here's Hoyt. Behind the net to Todd. Todd for a cutting player, and he scores! What a play! Number 23, TJ Hoyt with the goal, and it's 3-1 West Deptford. What a pass by Todd.
And you just saw a possession, you just saw quick possessions, and you got the trailer wide open again. Very difficult shot for Serino to make that save, and as a result, the Eagles from West Deptford go up 3-1 with 2:13 left in the first quarter.
West Deptford off to a fast and furious start here.
Absolutely, after the first 2 or 3 minutes. I agree.
Yeah, usually the first couple of minutes in the first quarter, you like to feel the opposing team out, and the West Deptford Eagles are finding holes in this Seneca Golden Eagles defense. Because West Deptford's done a really good job in the face-off circle.
Right, and we did mention that, that their offense is very, very strong this year.
Here's the face-off. There's a battle, and Seneca's going to win their first face-off. It's Drew Gallagher moving up. He's getting double-teamed. A whistle. And a timeout.
I think Seneca called a timeout there.
Timeout, Golden Eagles.
Probably a good time for a timeout, especially after 3 unanswered goals, Sam.
Yes. Now let's take a look at an LDTV Sports replay. Here's the last goal, Todd, with an absolutely beautiful pass to Hoyt, and TJ Hoyt does not miss in front of the net.
Right, it's 3 different players picking up single goals to give them their 3-1 lead.
At this rate, Seneca's got to tighten up their defense in the middle. They're letting too many players run inside the middle, and usually if an offensive player gets a shot opportunity inside the middle, they're going to convert.
Right, and we did say in the opener, in the pregame, that Seneca's defense is going to have to come up big with some big saves, and so is goalie Serino. And you did see a couple of them. They're putting some pressure on the perimeter, but once they get inside, like you said, it seems like they have a good quality shot.
Right now, what I like about the West Deptford squad is that, like, if one player beats them, there's always another player to greet a Golden Eagle player. They have a really tight defensive unit. They're not letting any cutters go into the middle. Like, they're not letting any pass into the middle. The only mistake was they let Drew Gallagher wide open
right
on the back of the net, and ever since then they adjusted. And there hasn't been that many offensive opportunities for
there was a couple shots.
Golden Eagles.
One 10-bell ringer save by again DiRenzo of West Deptford.
So here we go. Golden Eagles have it. It's Luke Walker. Walker to Rodishin. Rodishin to Handy. Handy moves in, spins, trips, falls, loses the ball, and now the Eagles are going the other way. It's number 19, Matt Wilson with the ball. Wilson gets it across to TJ Hoyt. TJ Hoyt behind the net for Tillman. And then Tillman to number 32, Gavin Gismondi. Gismondi gets around his defender, spins to his teammate, shoots, and a stick save. Jake Parator with a good shot. But goalie Julius Serino said no. And a giveaway here by the Golden Eagles.
Number 11, Devin Duff, tried to save that with an over-the-head pass in midfield, but was picked up by West Deptford.
It's Chris Budd. Goes to Jake Parator. Over to TJ Hoyt. TJ Hoyt to Todd, then Todd to Tillman. Tillman back to Todd. Todd to TJ Hoyt. TJ Hoyt has an area to shoot. Duff with some good defense. And goes across, shoot, and another save. Jake Parator with the shot, and Julius Sereno says no. And a pass into the middle. Can't be handled, but then it's re-corralled by Cole Schantz. It's Andrew Rodishin with the ball. And a whistle. And a violation. Actually, that's the end of the first quarter.
Oh,
yeah, lost track of time.
We both looked up at the clock and we saw triple zeros. That'll do it. No wonder we had the long shot right there with 1 second left.
I was like, why is there a whistle? Oh, there's triple zeros. Well, at the end of the first quarter, the West Deptford Eagles have come out strong here on the road. They're up 3-1. Good, solid team play by the West Deptford Eagles.
Yeah, and again, last minute or so, you saw two great saves by Sereno, and that's what's going to have to happen, to keep them in the game. And Seneca's going to have to try to muster some more offense, to get back in it. I know it's only a 2-goal discrepancy, but first goal or two is going to be really important going into the second quarter.
And some good saves there by Julius Sereno as the quarter was coming to a close. The West Deptford Eagles tried to get some shots on Sereno, but they were just right at him. It was a easy play for Sereno to make the save.
Right, and their goals, like I said, they were quality shots. They picked the spot, and on those 3 goals, they didn't miss.
Yeah, the Golden Eagles need to tighten up their defense. They're giving too many shooting lanes to the West Deptford Eagles.
We'll see what happens in the second quarter, see if the strategy is changed a little bit. Again, it's way too early to start taking chances on offense, that's for sure. So they may still have to key, like you said, sharpen up a little bit on defense and keep this game to 2 to 3 goals, and then anything can happen late in the game.
One of the keys to the game for the Golden Eagles, was ground balls, like winning the ground balls battle. They haven't been doing a good job of that yet. It's been West Deptford. They've been really dominant in the first quarter.
Yeah, it seems that the 2 or 3 that really stood out in my mind, like it was anybody's ball, and both 2 or 3 times, at least I'm thinking in my mind, that the Eagles from West Deptford did come up with it. You're absolutely correct.
And they're being more aggressive. Like they're not being as timid, or not timid, but they're being more aggressive towards the ball. Like they want the ball, like they want to get their offensive possessions going, and that's why this game's 3-1.
Yeah, well,
it's the little things.
You can't score without the ball. So, like you said, face-offs and ground balls, possession is really important.
So here we go. Start of the second quarter. This ball's placed in the middle. And here we go. Face-offs won by West Deptford. They lose the ball. Now it's another battle for the ball, and the West Deptford Eagles almost have it. They can't get it. Still battle for the ball. Nobody can get it. Still on the ground. And it's going to be West Deptford ball. As the Seneca Golden Eagle player put his foot on the ball. And here we go, West Deptford. It's Tillman. Getting it all the way to Chris Budd. Budd. To Parator. Todd, and then back to Parator. Parator across to Gismondi. Gismondi behind the net to Gallagher, to Tillman. It goes to the top to Chris Budd. Now it's the TJ Hoyt. TJ Hoyt moves in, takes it back out, and swings it across for Todd. Todd back to the top, and he finds TJ Hoyt's stick. It's Budd to to Territor. And goes to Hoyt. The West Deptford Eagles moving the ball around, trying to get some open space. Here comes CJ Hoyt. Shot, stick save. Another save for Julius Sereno.
West Deptford's going to keep possession here with number 25, Chris Budd.
Budd to Tillman. Tillman across to Gismondi. And Tillman loses it, but recorrals it. It goes to the top to Territor. Then it goes to Budd. Parator to Hoyt. Hoyt back to Parator.
Very patient progression here on the offense for West Deptford right now.
Budd to Gismondi. Gismondi behind the net. Gismondi inside. Oh, what a pass! And a whiff shot as the ball fell out of the stick, and it goes to the goalie Julius Sereno.
Yeah, I don't think that shot got through, but Sereno picks it up and goes to the Golden Eagles.
And one of the players, I think the ball just fell out of his stick on the shot attempt. Anywho, here comes the Golden Eagles. It's Drew Gallagher, and I'll get it to Ben Russell. It goes across to Luke Walker. Walker will send it around, and now the Golden Eagles moving the ball. It's Gallagher. Gallagher to Walker. Walker to Waitman. Waitman trying to get around. Can't. And he gets it to Scalen. Scalen up top now for Russell. Russell trying to move in. Can't go anywhere. Goes out to Walker. Good defense here by the Eagles of West Deptford. It's Waitman. Moves in. Stick save. Mike DiZorenzo with another save. And a whistle, and Seneca will take possession. As they were closest to the ball, it's Ben Russell. Goes to Rodishin. Rodishin loses it and recorrals it. Rodishin over to Gallagher. Gallagher moves in. Gets it to Russell, shoots, and it goes wide. And Seneca's closest, and they'll retain possession.
Yeah, that was number 54, Ben Russell with the shot, ground shot, but just a little bit wide. Nice possession on time here. Time of possession here for the Golden Eagles.
It's Scalen with the ball. Scalen gets a screen inside. And I think a stick save was made by Mike DiZorenzo.
Yeah, and that was 22, Shane Scanlon with the shot.
Here's Drew Gallagher. Moving in, shoots. Another ball goes wide. And now here comes a ground ball battle. It's picked up by Seneca. Oh, and a massive hit, and a flag's
That's
fly.
going to be a flag.
And we're going to have a man advantage.
And 21, Andrew Rodishin quickly, surround Shane Scanlon not to, get back at him. And
What a massive hit. That was a collision.
It was definitely a penalty, so Golden Eagles see if they can capitalize on this penalty right now.
There's Jake Parator is the guilty party. As he delivered a shot.
Yeah, and he came from left field, that's for sure.
Hope Shane Scanlon's all right as he's heading over to get checked out for concussion, as he got absolutely wailed. But as the possession happens, Seneca will be a man up.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting the okay from the trainer. I know he wants to get back in there right away, but it's still early. You still have to control yourselves, and hopefully take advantage, like we said, on this power play.
So the Golden Eagles will be a man up. See if they can cut this deficit in half, make it a 3-2 game. I'm sorry, West Deptford has possession. An interesting thing to me is there's a shot. No, fake attempt. Oh my goodness, what a save! Serena with an incredible save.
Yeah, because momentum was going to his left, then he had to quickly come back to his right and makes a great save.
So here come the Golden Eagles. It's Zach Hoffman with the ball. And a whistle. And a violation has occurred. So here comes West Deptford. It's Chris Budd. He gets it to Gismondi, and then it's Tillman behind the net. Tillman moving the ball around. And a flag is in the air.
Looks like going to go against again to West Deptford.
And whistle blows. I lost sight of the ball. I thought the ball was on the right side. And let's see what the whistle is. There's an injured West Deptford Eagle. It's number 1, Carson Tillman. He's limping to the sideline. Trying to figure out what's going on here. Referees are talking. I'm looking on the right side, thinking the ball's over there, and I see all the players running to the left, and
then we see the flags on the field
and
and somebody limping off.
So it looks like West Deptford's gonna go a man up. As I think Drew Gallagher is the guilty party. And let's take a look at a LDTV Sports replay. We're gonna see this hit here. Just an absolute monster of a hit. And on that though, flags flew, and I still don't know why West Deptford had possession of the ball, but we'll restart here as West Deptford's in the offensive zone. It's Bud over to Todd. Todd gets it behind the net to his teammate. Now moving the ball around. It's Parator. Parator to Bud. Bud over to Todd. Todd looking. Pass into the middle. Easily handed by Sereno. Here comes Sereno out of his net. He's moving up. That's it over to Devin Duff. And a whistle. And an offsides has been called. As West Deptford takes possession, it's Todd. In the middle, shot, deflection, it goes wide. Now there's a battle for the ball. Whistle, and a timeout for the Golden Eagles.
Behind the net, that's kind of dangerous there because they're 2 against 1 on the goalie, and you can hear some of the crowd go protect your goalie. So it's a good timeout there right now. No scoring in the second quarter. Still 3-1. Seneca can pop a goal in here or two, get back into this game.
Both teams really haven't gotten anything going.
No, and after that splurge of 3 unanswered goals by West Deptford, you would think they would come out the same. Maybe there were some adjustments on the defense by the Golden Eagles, and in any case, the score remains 3-1 with just over 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
The defenses of both teams have been very solid.
Yeah, and both goalies made some 10-bell saves as we've seen. So it's going to be interesting going into halftime. What score and what momentum? Which team has the momentum going into the half?
The 3-1's your score. 5 minutes and 8 seconds left to go. Till halftime.
Bright sunshine right now.
Yes, I can barely see.
I always have bring hat, will travel.
As I think it's going to be Seneca Golden Eagle ball.
Yeah, I believe they had it and they called the timeout. Yep.
There we go. It's on the far side of the field. Goes over to the goalie, Serino. Serino to Russell. Now here comes Russell. Charging up. What a pass to Gallagher. Oh, he had Gallagher. But Gallagher couldn't handle the pass. And Gallagher now fighting for it. And he gets it. Gallagher spins and gets it to Walker. Walker gets by his defender. Walker stumbles. Still holds on to the ball. Now he lost it. That's the West Deptford Eagles now on the attack. It's with the goalie. Pass down the far side. Hoyt picks it up. Hoyt moves in. Goes behind the net. He comes out to the other side to Gavin Gismondi. Now Gismondi waits for the offense to come out.
There's some changes on the fly there.
As it's Parator. Parator over the butt. Now the ball goes behind the net to Gavin Gismondi. Gismondi spins. He's inside, in the middle. Oh, what a save! What an unbelievable save.
Another great save by Serino.
Serino tried to get the ball to his teammate, and it's picked up by the West Deptford Eagles.
The ball was right at his feet with an open net. Seemed like forever, but...
Gavin Gismondi evades 2 defenders. Gets it to his teammate. And he's in the middle. Oh, he shoots it high.
Right now, Serino's keeping the Golden Eagles in this game if they can muster up some offense right now.
Here's Todd. Gets it to Bud. Bud. Over to Parator. Back to Bud. Bud. Over to Parator. High shot. And the West Deptford Eagles will retain possession. Parator. Over to Bud. Bud to Todd. Todd around the net to Gismondi. Gismondi spins. Shot.
Oh.
Scored! Sorry, that wasn't Gavin Gismondi. That was TJ Hoyt showing his flashy moves and getting the goal. It's now 4-1.
And that's the second goal today for number 23, TJ Hoyt. That's a great individual move right there. And a big goal.
Fancy footwork there. Spinning his way to his second goal of the game. 4-1 your score. Seneca really hasn't been able to get anything going in this second quarter.
Offensively, they were very patient on a couple of offensive possessions, but again, really no quality shots against West Deptford.
And I don't think Seneca's won a face-off yet. West Deptford's done a really nice job of controlling the face-off circle, and as I not yet.
Don't speak too soon,
I didn't
buddy.
speak too soon. As West Deptford wins another one. It's Hoyt in the middle.
Oh, wide open.
Oh, what a pass and another goal!
He's wide open on that.
That goal is scored by Casey Todd. As TJ Hoyt found Todd wide open in the middle, and he doesn't miss. It's 5-1.
Just as you thought the defense had everybody covered, Todd was wide open on that.
And we're wide open right next on the right-hand side of the goalie. 5-1 your score now. And Seneca needs to get some goals going. They need some momentum on their side. They need to do all the little things right now. And it's another face-off win for the West Deptford Eagles. It's Gavin Gismondi. Gismondi over to Todd. Todd. Gets it to Wilson. Ball goes out. West Deptford's closest. And they'll retain possession. It's Parator. Parator to Hoyt. Hoyt to Todd. Todd over to Gismondi. And then Gismondi over to Bud. West Deptford moving the ball. West Deptford taking it slow. Trying to take as much time off the clock. Trying to get a good shot. It's Gismondi behind the net. He gets it to... Oh my goodness, what a shot. He gets it to TJ Hoyt and he scores. Goes top left corner. And it's 6-1.
Again, when they're open, they have the shot. It doesn't seem like they are missing.
Rifled it past.
I believe
Julius Sereno.
I believe that's the hat trick for TJ Hoyt.
Yes, it is. TJ Hoyt with his third. As it's Ben Peters to take the face off. And a good face-off win for the Golden Eagles. And he loses it. There's a battle. Players are falling. The ball gets covered up and a whistle. And it's going to be Golden Eagle ball.
And as you see again that the Golden Eagles are having a little trouble on the loose ground balls, getting possession.
And here we go. It's Russell. Let's see if the Golden Eagles can get something going here. There's a shot, and it goes wide.
Nice setup there for number 32, Alex Whiteman.
Here's Walker. Gets it to Gallagher. Gallagher to Russell. Russell over to Walker. Walker. Gets it to Waitman. Waitman. Spins. Inside. Gets the shot off, but went wide. 40 seconds to play. And it's West Deptford ball. It's Matt Wilson. And now here comes West Deptford. "20 seconds. Ball's behind the net with Gismondi. Gismondi looks inside. Pass in the middle to Todd. And it goes off the post. 5 seconds to play. And the whistle blows. And we've hit halftime.
Wow. Offensive explosion in the last 3 minutes or so for West Deptford.
6-1. They've doubled their score here. It's a 5-goal game. Seneca, they have to figure out stuff offensively.
Yeah.
I mean, it was almost 7-1.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Post.
At the post, the goaltender's best friend, and Sereno made some great saves. But like I said, the shots that they've had, they're seems to be, wide open and great shots, and they have the time to wind up, and they're not missing.
And you see the score right there. West Deptford Eagles 6, Seneca Golden Eagles 1. We'll be back with second half action after this.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK menu or on the web at zalliesfreshkitchen.com. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
And welcome back to Seneca High School. Pardon me, you caught me mid-yawn. And you see the score there at 6-1. West Deptford has done a really nice job at controlling the offense. And they've done a really good job of basically controlling this whole game. They've won the face-offs, and it's time now for the AXA Equitable Sideline Report, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident, 732-452-7275. Now let's send it over to Madison Miller with the report.
Thanks, guys. During the half, I spoke to Seneca's head coach, Rob Davidson, and he says that his players need to stop turning over the ball and gain more possession if they want to win today's game. I also had the chance to speak with West Deptford's head coach, Mike Yaruso, and he says that his players have played really well and they had good communication and valued their possession of the ball. That's all for now. Back to you.
Thank you, Madison. Halftime is almost up here.
And again, West Deptford's could.
Both teams are heading back to their benches. We should be getting ready here with second half action, but first, let's take a look at some LDTV Sports replays for some highlights from the first half.
Again, the winning
Here's
the face-off
Gallagher
is
with
Gallagher.
the first goal. And it's kicked off the offense for Seneca. It's actually the only goal for
Only
Seneca.
goal for Seneca, yeah.
They're off to a hot start, scored in the first 2 minutes, and it's been all West Deptford. As Gismondi just rifled that shot right past Serino.
There again, coming from the back. That was the one we didn't
I
think there
don't
was
know.
that much room to shoot, but it found a way in.
He just looked over, Tillman just looked over his shoulder, was just like, okay, and just scored. There's Gallagher.
That was a great save by Lorenzo on that one.
And the Eagles capitalized.
Oh,
There's the big hit.
There's the penalty.
And drew some flags, and I think both 22s got thrown out, or sidelined. Sees a couple more goals. So I didn't see the retaliation by by the other 22 on Seneca, and that's probably why both of them were thrown off, and that's why there probably was no man advantage for either team.
Right, and again, Andrew Rodish in number 21 tried to step in between, so they didn't send both players off, but apparently not.
So here we go. Start of the second half, third quarter. Seneca almost won the face-off. Gallagher had it knocked away. And now it's a battle for the ball. As West Deptford wins it, but then they turn it over. It's on the ground and a whistle.
Sam, you said on those face-offs, it looked like a couple times the Seneca was going to have control, but you know, West Deptford comes right back, knocks the ball out, and gains possession. Big key today.
So here are the Golden Eagles. It's Gallagher. The ball inside, quick shot, easy save by Mike DiSorenzo. That shot was by Jake Handy. As it's Seneca ball. It's Ben Russell. Gets it across, loses it. And now here comes West Deptford. It's Casey Todd. And gets it back up to the top. As the West Deptford Eagles look to increase their lead by 6. It's Paratoke getting it over to Bud. Bud behind the net to Gavin Gismondi. Gismondi spins. Oh, that was a good pass, but Paratoke couldn't handle it. And a whistle. And offsides by West Deptford.
Seneca
and it will be
needs a
Golden
goal.
Eagle ball.
Seneca needs a goal here.
Yes, they do. It's Walker. Gets it to Gallagher. Gallagher, the only source of offense for the Golden Eagles today, so far. As the ball's behind the net. It's brought out to Gallagher. Gallagher over to Russell. Russell moves in, into the middle, spins. Good defense. There goes to Gallagher. Gallagher now sends the ball around as the Golden Eagles try and get some work going. Ball goes out to Russell. Russell to Handy. Handy to Walker. Ball's behind the net and goes to the opposite side. Good defensive stand. Goes to Gallagher. Gallagher thinking shot, pulls it back. Gallagher moves in. Gallagher strides in, shoots, scores!
There we go.
Drew Gallagher, second goal of the game.
Held on to it, looked for the perfect shot. Didn't
Now-
miss. Second goal for Drew, second goal for the Golden Eagles.
It's now the 6-2 game.
Well, we called for a goal, we got one. Maybe should we keep on calling for the Golden Eagles? Let's give it a shot.
There's Ian Corey and Ben Peters. We'll take the face-off. It's a battle. And
There we go.
Seneca wins the face-off. Let's see if Seneca can get another goal. And cut this deficit to 3. They get it over to Drew Gallagher. Gallagher spins, takes it back out. Gallagher thinking shot, pulls it back out.
It gets double teamed right away, brings it back out.
Rodish in with the ball. He'll get it across to Jake Handy. Jake Handy moving in. Spins, pulls it back out to Rodishin. Rodishin across to Walker. Walker moves in. Good defense. In the middle, can't find anybody, and Gallagher will pick it up. Here's Gallagher. Moves in. Solid defense. It's a cross, and he
Oh,
loses the
dropped
ball.
out. Yeah.
It's picked up by West Deptford. Jake Handy lost the ball. And now it's Todd. Todd across to Gismondi. And now here comes West Deptford. It's Hoyt. He has 3 goals in the game. looking for his fourth. It's in the middle. Oh my goodness, what a little pass and bang bang play. Hoyt to Gismondi, and Gismondi, I don't even think that was in his stick. He just tapped it in.
I know, it was almost like a deflection, but
Works nonetheless. A goal's a goal, and it's 7-2.
makes it very difficult to save when you don't have time to turn around and see the cutter, and before you know it, you pick the cutter up and the ball's in the net.
You know, the ball wasn't even in his stick. Gismondi just tapped it in.
Yep.
Is in the face-off. Ben Peters against Ian Corey. And it's won by West Deptford. It goes to Gismondi. Gismondi over to Hoyt. Hoyt over to Parator. Then it goes to Gismondi. Gismondi to Hoyt. Across, and that ball's coming over to Rados. Oh, I missed it. Missed the ball. Oh, it's right there. I don't feel like picking it up.
No, I wouldn't even trying to stop that thing.
Seneca will take possession. Reflexes weren't quick enough. I couldn't stop it.
That's my excuse,
okay.
buddy, youngster.
And here's Sereno. He'll get it across the midfield to Enderbrock, and Seneca almost lost possession.
Yeah, the cross-check there, but no call.
Can't pick it up. And now he's gonna shoot it across. And a whistle.
And timeout.
And a timeout has been called. Not sure by who.
You know, we hear the complaints that nobody had possession. Why is there a call for the timeout? But in any case, it's timeout. 7-2 lead, 7:15 left in the third quarter.
I think the Seneca parents are complaining behind me, so I'm gonna assume it's a West Deptford timeout.
Okay.
Context clues.
Now
So West Deptford timeout.
Now, okay.
As let's take a look at the LDTV Sports replay. So here's the last goal. As Hoyt, just a nice little pass into the middle.
Yeah, bang bang.
For
real
Gismondi,
quick.
and just nice little tap in. Fool the goalie.
Absolutely. Not much you can do on that, that's for sure. Now, are you sure they're Seneca parents? Because we have Eagles, we have Golden Eagles.
I mean, they say Seneca on the sweat jacket.
Seneca and West
I don't know if
Deptford,
they're
not
bamboozling
Haddonfield.
us.
Okay, all right. Just checking there, buddy.
As Seneca comes back onto the field, waiting on West Deptford. 7-2 our score with 7:15 left to go here in the third quarter.
And Jay
Wind
Hoyt,
has picked up here.
and Jay Hoyt with a hat trick, and Gismondi with 2. Carson with 1. And Casey tied with the other. That's the 7 goals for West Deptford.
So it's Gallagher who's going to have the ball right in front of us here. He gets it across to Sereno. Sereno to Charik. Charik back to Sereno. And it's back to Charik. Charik gets it across. It's to Handy. Handy slows up. So they can get some substitutions onto the field. Now it's Russell. Russell over to Waitman. Waitman spins. It's behind the net. It's Scaling. Scaling to Walker. Walker to Gallagher. Gallagher looking for a lane to shoot. Can't find it. Trying hard. He gets it across. Seneca trying to find some momentum, and it has it knocked away.
Again, that's a great defensive play there.
A great defensive stand by the West Deptford Eagles. As Matt Wilson gets it to Brendan Shivers. First time we've called his name today. As Gavin Gismondi has the ball. Gismondi surveys the area. Looking for any players. You can get it to. He gets it to Bud, and then Bud up top to Parator. And it goes back to Parator. Parator thinking shot. Gets it over to Bud. Bud behind the net to Gismondi. Gismondi gets it to Wilson. Wilson to Parator. Parator over to Bud. Bud to Gismondi behind the net. Gismondi fakes in the middle. It goes out to Parator. Parator rips and a save by Julius Serino. Now here's Ben Gallagher, or Drew Gallagher. Don't know why I said Ben, but it doesn't matter. Here comes Gallagher. Out to the top to Rodishin. Rodishin surveying the area, and he gets it over to Gallagher. Gallagher moving with the ball. Spins. Gets it to Walker. Walker looking around. Looking for any cutters. Walker moving in. Solid defense. Walker for a cutting. Russell shoots. Scores!
Oh, beautiful play,
what a play.
there.
Russell reached high, found the ball, and put it right in the 5-hole. Right under the 5-hole of Mike Dorenzo, and it's 7-3.
I hope that goal lights a fire and keep it going.
What a shot by Ben Russell, his first of the game.
There wasn't much up the middle because of the strong defense by West Deptford, and had the deep cutter there. And Ben Russell, great shot.
And I don't think he got all the shot. Dorenzo was kind of fooled. He stuck his leg out and then lately put his stick down late and realized Russell didn't get all of his shot, and it goes in, and now we have a 7-3 game. Let's see if Seneca can string a couple of goals before the end of the quarter.
Right, and from a goalie, if it's kind of a knuckleball thing, it puts their timing off, and I'm sure Seneca doesn't care as long as the ball's in the net.
And ball's still on the ground. Still battling for the ball. It's still a battle. It's a good battle for the ball. It's finally won by West Deptford. Inside, oh, there was an opportunity. The ball trickles by and it goes wide. There was an opportunity there for Jose Lizardi. And now the Golden Eagles. Shot and a save by Dorenzo. Fast-paced action. And a flag flies.
Number 17 is going to go off, I believe, Luke Walker.
Looks like to be a late cross check. As it's Chris Budd. Gets it over to Lizardi. Lizardi behind the net to Gismondi. There's a shot and it goes high and wide as TJ Hoyt was looking for his fourth. And now West Deptford's going to go a man up. Luke Walker will be hit with a penalty for cross-checking.
Yeah, kind of let the ref might have let the first one go, but then he continued with the second and looked like he was going in for the third, and we saw the flag come out.
So it will be a man advantage for West Deptford. Let's see what West Deptford can do. Gismondi to Hoyt. Hoyt to the top to Parator. Parator to Bud. Bud to Lizardi. Lizardi back to Bud. Bud to Parator. Parator thinking shot. Gets it over to Hoyt. Hoyt in the middle for Todd. Shoots. Oh, and what a golden opportunity. But Todd missed the net.
Again, really crisp passing there and just shot wide, I believe.
It will be West Deptford ball. It's Lizardi. Gets it to Bud. Bud to Parator. Over to Hoyt. Hoyt for his fourth. What a save. Julius Serino says no.
Right on top of his helmet. Right
And a
above his
turnover.
helmet.
And gets it over to Parator. Parator over to Bud. Bud to Lizardi. Lizardi over to Bud. Bud to Parator. Parator thinking shot. Gets it over to Hoyt. Hoyt loses it. Reed corrals it. Crossfield pass to Lizardi. Over to Bud. Shoots. Scores! Chris Bud.
His first goal of the game, one of the captains.
8-3. West Deptford answers.
At this particular time, it's going to be tough to get back into this game. I know we have another quarter and 2:27 left in this one.
It's Ian Corey against Ben Peters, and Ian Corey's done a very good job of winning the face-offs.
All day long.
Here's the face-off. And it's won by West Deptford. No, it's not. Ball's still loose. It's picked up by Peters. Here goes Peters. Peters moving in. Peters spins. Peters still in. Shoots and a save.
Nice spin move there by Peters, looking for the ground shot.
Mike DiZorenzo saves it. And some good, solid defensive work by number 30, Justin Hutchinson. And now here come the Eagles of West Deptford. Cross pass. It's Lizardi, shoots, and just wide.
Great effort there, Sereno, to try to get possession. Lunged out with a stick, but to no avail.
Mike DiZorenzo has been very sharp for West Deptford.
Yeah, and
He's only allowed 3 goals. A couple clutch saves.
And a few quality shots. He made some quality saves, that's for sure.
As here's Gavin Gismondi. Been saying his name all day. He gets it to Hoyt. Hoyt thinking shot, gets it up top to Parator. Parator over to Bud. Bud to Lizardi. Lizardi to Gismondi. Gismondi. It's over to Bud. Bud to Parator. Parator the shot, and it sails over the net. But Gismondi is there, and West Deptford will maintain possession. Here's Gismondi. Gismondi has Hoyt wide open. Hoyt, sneaking shot. He gets it over to Parator. Parator over to Bud. Bud to Parator. Parator back to Bud. Bud thinking shot, gets it over to Lizardi. Lizardi over to Gismondi inside. Shot goes off the post. It was Todd with the shot.
No let up in this West Deptford offense, that's for sure.
Here's Parator. He gets it to Bud. Bud shoots off the post.
Goes down to the Sereno family there, making a save on the sideline.
And West Deptford will take possession again. It's Parator over to Bud. Bud to Lizardi. Lizardi to Gismondi. Gismondi is in the middle. To turnover. Picked up by Gallagher.
20 seconds.
Here comes Gallagher. Charging down the field. 15 seconds to go. Gallagher with space in the middle. Gallagher charging in. Deeks comes inside, shoots. Save!
Wow.
What a save by Mike DiZorenzo. Mike DiZorenzo with a clutch save. 5 seconds to go. 2 seconds. They can't get a shot off. And that ends the third quarter.
Well, Gallagher was looking for that lower left-hand corner, and
that's where DiZorenzo had his stick.
Made the save.
DiZorenzo was thinking he was going to go low, and he guessed right.
Great save. He made some great saves, like you said, today, both goalies. But the offense up to this point, going into the fourth quarter, is the offense for West Deptford just a little bit too much right now for the Golden Eagles.
And the sun has gone behind. Some clouds, some overcast.
Well, they knew you couldn't see because you didn't have your hat on there, Sammy boy.
Like, I can see again. 8-3.
As we
going into the fourth quarter.
We see the West Deptford there in their huddle.
The wind has picked up. It's a little bit chillier. It doesn't seem to be stopping the West Deptford offense.
No, not at all. It was good to see. I guess somebody different scorer than Gallagher, and figure maybe put it in the defensive head of West Deptford. Who we have to key on somebody else, but they come down and score and answer the goals, and you know, they don't have to do too much to keep it like this. They see your score there on the screen. End of the third quarter, 8-3, the Eagles from West Deptford.
And we'll take an LDTV sports replay here to look at the brilliant shot by Chris Budd, as he absolutely rifles this ball into the top left corner, right above Sereno.
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 Can't get them mad at me.
And that was the 8th goal scored for West Deptford. As Seneca, they scored 2 goals. West Deptford answered with 2 goals.
Right, and it is West Deptford we're playing, right? Okay. Some comedians in the truck over there don't let you make one mistake. 4 mistakes.
I mean, I called you Scott Glossner.
Well, now that's a big mistake. Nah, we love Scotty boy.
As here we go, start of the fourth quarter. 8-3 your score. It ain't over yet. Seneca could string a couple goals together, get momentum on their side.
Ooh, boy.
Flag flies.
I heard that slash over here. That's going to go against.
And finally, there's the whistle.
That's going to go against West Deptford.
I can't tell who that was on.
Yeah, I know.
He pointed at somebody, one of the 6 people. All I'm going to see who takes a knee on the sideline.
I thought it was a slash on West Deptford. Unless it was something before that. Yeah, 14 is definitely hurting on the slash.
Okay, yeah, so it was definitely on West Deptford. Or maybe not, I don't know. Anywho, it's Gismondi with the ball behind the net. Gets it to Parator. Parator to Hoyt. Hoyt, thinking shot. Pulls it back. Oh, had Gismondi in front of the net. But he just missed him. As the flag... So West Deptford actually has a man up. The penalty was on number 32, Alex Waitman for Seneca.
Oh, wow, we both missed that.
And here comes Seneca trying to get a goal here, and they turn it over. There's a good defensive stand there by Tassir Money. And there's another flag. So flag thrown again. Penalty's going to be on Devin Duff. And we'll see what West Deptford can do. Here's Hoyt. Hoyt will get it to Parator. Parator to Lizardi. Lizardi to Parator. Parator to Hoyt. Hoyt thinking shot. Pulls it back. Gets to Parator. Good job to corral that ball. It's Lizardi. Lizardi to Gismondi. Gismondi's behind the net. Gets it back to Lizardi. Lizardi can't handle the pass. And now here's a ground ball battle. It's picked up on a whistle. And now Devin Duff is being sent off for the penalty. As Lizardi has the ball, and it will be a West Deptford ball.
And number 14, Zach Hoffman's coming back in for Seneca. He was a recipient of that slash that we thought was going to go against West Deptford. Gingerly coming back on.
So here's Lizardi. Lizardi to Gismondi. Gismondi's behind the net. Gismondi moves in. Shoots. Oh, just missed the net. As Lizardi as close as the ball, and West Deptford will retain possession. Here's Lizardi. Gets it to Gismondi. Gismondi over to Bud. Bud to Parator. Parator to Lizardi. Lizardi to Gismondi. Gismondi over to Bud. Bud thinking shot, passes to Parator. Parator over to Lizardi. Good ball movement by West Deptford. Looking inside for Hoyt, and he just loses it. And Sereno will pick it up. And now here comes Sereno with the ball, charging up. He can do it himself. And he'll give it off to Shantz. Shantz over to Gallagher. Gallagher has 2 goals in the game, looking for a Hattie. Gallagher to Walker. Walker to Handy. Handy to Scanlon. It goes to Walker. Walker to Gallagher. Gallagher to Russell. Russell gets it over to Handy. Handy to Waitman. Waitman inside, shoots, and a save by Mike DiRenzo. It's Alejandro Jimenez with the ball. Gets it to his goalie. And goes over to Jake Parator. Parator moving up the field. Parator to Lizardi. Lizardi to Gismondi. Gismondi over to Wilson. Wilson to Hoyt. Hoyt to Parator. Parator to Lizardi. Lizardi to Gismondi. Gismondi corrals it. He's looking for somebody to pass to. Still holding on to it. 7:35 left to play. Gismondi looking for a min. Just high over the stick of Hoyt. And it's picked up by Wilson. Here comes West Deptford. Wilson spins and gets it to Hoyt. Hoyt thinking shot, gets it over to Parator. And goes over to Lizardi. Lizardi to Todd. Todd to Gismondi. Gismondi to Hoyt, and then Hoyt to Parator. Parator gets it to Wilson. Wilson to Parator. Parator to Hoyt. Hoyt back to Parator. West Deptford looking to set up a shot here.
Certainly no rush for them.
Parator moving in. Looking for a cutter. Oh, had Lizardi, but Lizardi couldn't handle it. Ball's in front. And Sereno will fall on it and make the save. Oh no, was it a goal? Did the ball go in? It did go in.
9 up in the two. Yeah,
there was a goal.
Looks that way.
I guess it went under.
They got 9 up on the board. We thought it was a save.
Thought it was a save as well. I didn't realize it went into the net, and it's 9-3. I didn't even realize that ball went in. So I don't know who scored the goal.
No, we'll see if we can get it confirmation on that. Pass it along.
And while this face-off is about to happen, we'd like to thank our crew. Our option 2, Alonzo Belton, Anthony Corby, Mike Foley, Spencer Fody, Mike Sleeper. Crew is Cody Gordon and Mackenzie Hall. Sideline is Madison Miller, and announcers are Sam Goldberg and Joe Melagrana. Thank you guys for making this broadcast possible. Thank you for coming out today and bearing the cold weather. as West Deptford will take possession. It's Alejandro Jimenez with the ball. He gets it upfield. It's Lizardi. Lizardi to Gismondi. Gismondi. It's to the Bud. Bud loses it. And a whistle. And it will go to West Deptford. Here's Gismondi. Gismondi trotting with the ball. He's going behind the net. Gismondi to Lizardi. Lizardi shoots and he misses.
Damn, it's already wide open on that shot.
Here's Wilson. Wilson to Todd. Todd, oh, nice defensive work by Zach Hoffman. Zach Hoffman is all over the field, doing a nice job. And there's a battle for the ball, and it's picked up by Lizardi. Lizardi across to Todd. Todd has tons of room. Inside in the middle. Can't find anybody. I'm sorry, that was Gismondi behind the net. It's Parator. Parator moves in. Gets it to Gismondi. Gismondi in the middle is looking for Wilson. Pass goes through. And it's picked up by Parator. Parator behind the net. Parator moves in. Being heckled by Gallagher. He's forced it to get it to Gismondi, then Gismondi gets it to Todd. Todd over to Bud. Bud trying to get by his defender. Gets it to Lizardi. Lizardi. Still holding on to it. Gets it over to Gismondi. Gismondi loses his defender. Gismondi inside for Wilson. Oh, he had a shot, but Wilson couldn't handle it. And it will be Seneca ball. That's good defensive stand. 3:40 left to go. And West Deptford picks it up after a Seneca turnover, and then West Deptford turns it right back over. Here comes Seneca. It's Jake Handy. Handy to Waitman. Waitman moves in. Can't find anywhere to go. He gets it to Scanlon. Scanlon gets it back to Waitman. Waitman. Waitman moves in. Missed pass. And it will be West Deptford ball. It's Matt Wilson with the ball. Wilson gets it over to Justin Hutchinson. Hutchinson to Bud. Bud to Lizardi. Lizardi to Bud. Chris Bud gets it to Wilson. Wilson surveying the area, trying to move in. Wilson, it's back out to Todd, and then Todd goes to Gismondi. Gismondi back to Todd. Todd to Wilson. Wilson moves in. Wilson, it's it across to Hoyt, and then Hoyt gets it to Bud. Bud to Todd. Todd with a missed pass, but it's corralled by Bud. Chris Bud, who has a goal in the game, moves in, gets right by his defender, thinking shot, gets it over to Wilson. Wilson inside for the middle for Gismondi. What a play by West Deptford, and Gismondi finishes off the 10th goal for West Deptford.
And that's going to be the hat trick for Gismondi.
Nice bang bang play.
He joins his teammate TJ Hoyt with 3 goals apiece.
1 minute 48 seconds left to play, and I think that's the icing on the cake there for West Deptford.
Yeah, their passing has just been phenomenal.
That was a beautiful goal. Just a bang bang play. Chris Budd to Matt Wilson. And then Matt Wilson finds a wide open Gavin Gismondi in the middle, and he doesn't miss from that close.
He doesn't miss very often, that's for sure.
And a goalie substitution for West Deptford, as Joe Thorson is now in the game for West Deptford. And a false start on West Deptford, so Seneca will take possession of the ball. It's Drew Gallagher. Drew Gallagher to Wilson. Wilson shoots and a save. Joe Thorson just checked into the game. He's already seen some action. And he makes a nice stick save. And a whistle. And West Deptford will take possession. It's Paul Labrie. Gets to midfield, and he'll start it off. It's Brennan Shivers. It goes out to Labrie. And it's picked up by Shivers. Shivers loses it. It's a scum, and now it's picked up by Hoffman. Here comes Seneca. They get across, but they can't get anywhere. It goes to Thorson. Thorson sends it long. Get picked up by Labrie. Labrie loses it. Now it's a battle. And it's picked up by number 21, and Andrew Rodishin. Now here comes Seneca. 40 seconds to play. It's Hoffman with a shot, and it goes off the post. "30 seconds left to play. See if Seneca can score a garbage time goal. Ball's on the ground. 20 seconds left to play. Ball goes all the way across. It's Jose Lazardi. Lazardi to Matt Wilson. It goes behind the net to Hoyt. TJ Hoyt holds the ball. There's the whistle. And West Deptford Eagles have come on the road to Seneca High School and take a 10-3 convincing win.
Absolutely convincing win here by West Deptford. They give up the first goal of the game to Drew Gallagher. Then they had 3 unanswered goals, and
Mike Direnza was
lights out for that.
Mike Direnza was an absolute brick wall in net, only giving up 3 goals. LDTV Sports Productions are available online at youtube.com/LenapeDistrictTV and for purchase at www.lrhsd.org/LDTV copies. Our next game is Varsity Boys Lacrosse. It's the Shawnee Renegades traveling to Cherokee High School to take on the Cherokee Thieves. Should be a good one. Make sure to tune in to LDTV Sports to catch this great Varsity Boys Lacrosse match. You see there the final. West Deptford Eagles improved to 7-3 on the season as they win on the road at Seneca High School. 10-3 the final score. An absolute convincing win.
Absolutely.
By West Deptford. We'll be back with Player and Play the Game right after a quick word from our sponsors.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK menu or on the web at zallysfreshkitchen.com. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
My mic wasn't on. There we go. Thank you to our sponsors for making LDTV Productions possible. And it's time now to take a look at the Allstate Good Hands Play of the Game, sponsored by Michael McDyer. CLTC 609-654-1426 or Michael McDyer at allstate.com. Allstate, you're in good hands. And our play of the game was the incredible angle shot by Carson Tillman. I don't know how. Like, he just peeked over his shoulder, saw he had room. He didn't even look.
Yeah, I think the defense was keying on number 19 there, Matt Wilson. And he said, okay, you have him covered. I'm just going to throw it over my shoulder and plunk it into the net.
That was
a play of the game.
It was an incredible shot. Just one quick peek over the shoulder, saw he had a little bit of room, saw the left corner was open, and absolutely buried it. And it's time now for the Reconstructive Orthopedics Player of the Game. 1-800-896-RECON or on the web at www.reconstructiveortho.com. Let's send it down to Madison Miller, standing by for the interview.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with TJ Hoyt, who scored 4 goals for the West Deptford. TJ, can you tell me, how did your team prepare for today's game?
We came out like it was any other game, really. We thought like the opponent was just as good as anyone else, so we just came prepared like any other team would.
That's awesome. And what are you looking to get out of the rest of the season?
Making our way to the Gloucester County Cup and then hopefully playoffs and championship from there.
Congratulations, TJ. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Madison. And TJ Hoyt, 4 goals. He was probably the goal scorer on that 1 goal.
Right, that we thought the play had stopped, or Sereno made the save, and so we had him down with 3, and yeah, the 4th goal, he led the team with 4 goals today. Definitely a great choice for player of the game. Congratulations.
And there you see the final score. The West Deptford Eagles come on the road to Seneca High School and take a convincing 10-3 game. For LDTV Sports, I'm Sam Goldberg alongside Joe Malagrana, and we bid you adieu.
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
Do you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans